Hey, everybody, it's time for the Mike North 5-minute half-hour news. I got my head on backwards. I'm ready to go. Things are going. Be the hit at the water cooler. Be the hit at the restaurant. Be the hit anywhere, for God's sake. You know what? People go, where'd you hear this? I heard it on the Mike North 5-minute half-hour news. Now, by the way, folks, just remember, I'll be on Fox Sports Radio next week. I'm off this week, Saturday and Sunday. Next week, I'll be back. And also check out our Facebook and all the wonderful things on northtonorth.com. Stevie Nicks is 63 years old today. 63 years old. Unbelievable. And she still looks pretty good. Now, do people question Mick Jagger or Keith Richards? Well, yeah, they say Keith Richards. My God, it's like he's alive. Stevie Nicks, 63, still rocking and rolling. Congratulations to Stevie Nicks for making it this far after probably abusing her body as much as probably most rock star women have done. I'm not having a race here, but Stevie Nicks was in Fleetwood Mac for a long, long time. She's had a solo career for a long, long time. I've heard stories, but that doesn't mean they're true. But all I'm telling you is 63 years old. She's probably waking up today going, I made it. Happy birthday to Stevie Nicks. Blago, Jesse Jackson Jr., Rahm Emanuel, Elvis. What do they all have in common? Well, one of them's going to jail. And it's going to be Rod Blagojevich, it looks like. Defense called up Rahm Emanuel yesterday, called up other people like Jesse Jackson Jr., and fell right on their face. Blago looks like he might testify. He can shake hands with all the cab driver he wants, all the onlookers he wants, going into the state building, stuff like that. But let me tell everybody this. That won't matter, because once you get in that courtroom, now we're finding out things, and boy, did he get buried in the papers and in the press today. Not coming off quite as cute as he did about a year ago. Bad news for President Obama today. Jobless numbers are up 10,000. You have 460,000 people for the first time putting in for unemployment, from what we understand. That's not good. Housing market may not be straightened out, we're understanding, for 3 years. Sarah Palin, in a poll today, comes in second to Mitt Romney, okay? She had been out of the picture. I don't know if she's going to come or go, but I was just watching CNN, and they're all burying her, okay, because she's inexperienced. Yet, we have a president who's the most inexperienced president in the history of this country, who has put us in the position that we're in to this date. Bush did it, both Bushes, Clinton, but he hasn't done anything to fix it. Unemployment up, housing down. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care how good he is at talking to people. If people are starving, plus rebuilding, what are we going to do in Joplin? What are we going to, all the heartland? What about food prices? Gas prices are up to $4.75. In my opinion, since the Carter years, this is the biggest problem the U.S. has ever had since Carter. All sorts of issues. Yet I hear CNN and MSNBC, he's the greatest president who ever lived. They're out of touch. You got problems. And you got $300,000 anchors saying how great he is. You know what? Not everybody makes $300,000, and you better wake up to that fact. Mike Brown of the Los Angeles Lakers. Were you surprised by Mike Brown, the former Cleveland Cavalier head coach? You know what we're hearing today? He got the Laker job. 4-year deal, $18 million. He's the 5th most active winning coach ever. He had LeBron James. This poll just in. 66% of Laker fans don't like the selection. They see through it. They know it was because of LeBron. When did anybody say, boy, Mike Brown is a great, great coach? It's the Phil Jackson syndrome. They're getting back into it, only he don't have a young guy. He's got Kobe Bryant. By the way, Kobe Bryant wanted Brian Shaw. How's that going to work out? You know what they told Kobe Bryant? Tough. You're out. If you know what? We got Mike Brown. That's not a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. Cub pitching. I want to read off the ERA line from yesterday. Berg, Russell, Maine, and Coleman. These are the pitchers that were marched out in a Major League Baseball game. Now, Berg's got a 3.75 ERA for the Cubs. Russell, 5.87. Maine, and I'm not talking Norman Maine from A Star Is Born, 9.00, and Coleman, 7.32. Let me ask you something. Was this Jim Henry's plan to march out 4 guys who, with the combined earned run averages, they're about 20? Are you kidding me? Please tell me this isn't what you had in mind. Please tell me this isn't the deal. Okay, so Jim Henry It doesn't look like it's going to get any better. They got pounded last night. The White Sox are struggling. Everybody's struggling. Adam Dunn is in the worst slump of any career kid. It looks like if Adam Dunn didn't have a contract, he'd be at AAA ball right now. And now he's pressing big time, and he's missing pitches by this much. The weather, it's still frightful. Say a prayer for all them people out there. There's more tornadoes hitting down today. There's been 100 tornadoes in the month of May. 100. And some of them have been like as wide as 3 football fields. The Mike North Entertainment Network wants to thank you for watching the 5-minute half-hour news, and we want to thank the Village of Rosemont. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.